Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I wanted to start today with a bit of a reality check. For the longest time, the rule was simple. If you know how to code, test, or manage IT projects, you were set for life. But honestly, that's not just true anymore. Now, in the age of AI, things have completely shifted. AI can write the code and even manage the projects for you. So now companies are looking for people who can solve real business problems. So if you want to stay ahead and keep your job secure, you have got to understand the actual business logic behind the application you are building, testing, or supporting. And this is what I call the domain knowledge, and that's exactly what we are breaking down today. Let's be real for a second. It doesn't matter if you are coding, testing, managing projects, or running or just supporting a product or an application. If your whole value is just typing out the code, moving the tickets around, you are on thin ice. Now that AI can do the technical heavy lifting in seconds, your tech stack isn't a superpower anymore. The only way to stand out now is to actually understand the business, speak the language of the industry, and solve real world problems. The machine can build the engine, but you have got to be the one steering it. And that's exactly why I started Domain School. We are not here to teach you theory, technology, or frameworks. We are here to help you build real industry specific products, get that deep domain knowledge, and handle the actual business logic companies will always pay a premium for. And all that with AI at its core. Here we are not teaching AI, but using AI. Think about how the big IT giants like Infosys, TCS, Deloitte, or Accenture made their money for decades. It was basically a numbers game. Hire as many as people as possible and deliver software for less money. But honestly, that whole model is completely broken now. Just look at the numbers from the beginning of this year. Half of all the IT services layoff we have seen are directly because of AI and automation. Even Wall Street is putting out warnings that around 200,000 entry-level IT office and back office roles are going to be completely wiped out over next couple of years. The writing is on the wall here, guys. If an AI can do what you do for the pennies, you have got to bring something completely different to the table. Uh, this graph right here shows exactly what is happening with our current 2026 tipping point. We are moving away from the era of capacity back when companies just needed more hands-on keyboards, so to era of domain knowledge and era of the contextual knowledge. Just look at where these lines cross. At the cost of spinning up raw code drops straight to zero, the value of domain knowledge is absolutely skyrocketing. AI can write the code for you, but it has no clue that what is actually being built or what even matters to solve the real business problem. And that right there, where the secret is. That industry knowledge is exactly where the real money and your job security lives for now. So what's the actual problem here, right? And that problem we call the domain knowledge. On one hand, you have got AI engine writing code for you, but on the flip side, you have kind of a blind spot. AI doesn't actually understand how things work in the real world. It doesn't know the nuances of life sciences supply chain. It doesn't understand the clinical regulatory hurdles. It definitely doesn't understand how messy global payroll, processes can be when you are dealing with different country rules. See, these are not coding problems or project problems anymore. They are industry problems. And look, if you can't bridge that gap, you are going to be replaced by AI. At domainschool.ai, we are that bridge. Our philosophy is simple. We are not just teaching technology or frameworks. We are teaching the business logic that makes that tech valuable to an employer and give you that advantage in your career. Let's look at your career evolution. The traditional IT professional of the old era is kind of a replaceable cost center who focuses on tech, on frameworks, on processes, and typically asking what is the requirement. But the domain trained IT professional of the new era is kind of a strategic partner with the business. Your tools are agentic coding and business logic. Your core question should not be like what. It should be why does the business need this? The moment you start talking that language, you have that an added advantage. and your output is not like raw project or raw code. It's a vertical solution designed for a specific industry. At domain knowledge, we have two core knowledge paths, one for the college graduates and another for who have like a lot of industry experience. Uh, Traditional education teaches you technical skill, but it leaves you with zero industry literacy. We fix the broken pipe. I mean, by teaching you how to build an AI agent that actually solves real business problem. We focus on agenting coding, version control, storytelling, and industry fundamentals to make you day one ready for the real world. For those already in the workforce, we have another knowledge path. This is kind of a survival kit for the millions of at risk within legacy IT firms. We help you move from being a legacy IT professional and kind of order taker from business to a someone who understands the real business problem. We believe that the acquisition of domain knowledge is quite literally the better half of your modern tech career. How exactly we do it? Through domain school platform, we train you and help you solve some real business problem. You will build clinical trial simulators for life sciences, risk trackers for supply chain, or maybe a ESG impact calculators for finance. You are not just telling people that you are an expert. You are actually showing them by building the products and moving those projects to GitHub and giving the demo. So let me just quickly give a quick overview of our platform. So our platform, as you can see, it has already for the different industries, already the vertical products built, which you can start cloning or start building on your own and just putting on your GitHub. So typically a product which a traditional IT firm will take like $200,000-300,000. You can build that right here on this platform using the domain knowledge, and all these products are vetted by our domain experts in different expertise. Through domain school, we are getting all those domain experts who understand technology, who understand the domain, and just help building you these products. We do have a section called Solve. If you first want to understand the top problems in each of the industry, you can start here, like solving physician fatigue or solving anti-money laundering flags. So by understanding the problem first, getting the domain knowledge, and then you can go to the build phase to learn more. And you can straight away go to our school community for live sessions and live classes, and that is how exactly we do. And there are a lot of things coming on platform every single week, so please do subscribe to our school community to learn more. Okay, coming back to our intro. So let's understand two different scenarios. Let's say meet George. George is a 24-year-old React developer who spent 6 months on the bench because AI tools are doing his job. But by entering into the domain school and just understanding the FDA data, he built an AI-driven job shop scheduler. He didn't just learn like a new library or new code. He achieved kind of a golden badge simulation expertise and secured a billable life sciences role. So he solved the business problem, not exactly the code problem, and that was the differentiator for George. Similarly, let's see, then there is Sarah, a 38-year-old project manager facing a team right sizing from 20 people down to 5. Management people are typically the one who are impacted most. So she focused on the domain knowledge of embedded finance. She pivoted her complete mindset around projects by building some sophisticated behavioral finance course through domain school. And she not only saved her role, but was elevated to a product strategy lead. She used AI to amplify experience and not just replace her experience. Let's talk some numbers. I mean, as of today, the IT service market is close to $2 trillion $2 trillion space, but growth is entirely in domain specific AI services. If you follow some of the top blogs, top newsletters, everybody's talking about the domain knowledge, and the legacy IT professionals need to learn domain knowledge. And this skill is rare. I mean, companies are paying 25 to 40% premium for professional with deep domain expertise. This is kind of a financial multiplier for your career. The goal of all this is to become a T-shaped professional. So technical fluency and your engineering knowledge, your process knowledge would be like your horizontal bar. That is a baseline that in any case you need to have. But the vertical pillar is your deep domain expertise in biotech, medtech, retail tech, telecom, finance, and this is the business logic and regulatory understanding that generates that 40% value premium. Some of the graduates of domain school, they have completely pivoted their resume from their core technical role to more of a problem solver in different industries. And without this pillar of the deep domain expertise, that the T falls over. So the era of the traditional IT professional is ending. Domain school is your insurance policy for the modern workforce and the talent pipeline for the future of industry. Through our modular courses, real-world projects, and industry-recognized certifications, we help you replace an outdated 10 years of, say, Java resume with a domain-certified profile that actually matters. So just visit www.domainschool.ai